Welcome to Chat with Pat. I'm your host, Patricia Peters. We'll dive into fascinating topics, share inspiring stories. We're going to share our thoughts and explore new ideas. Me and you. Get ready for 30 minutes of fun, learning, and connection. Who's ready to chat? And we are live on a Friday evening, 7 p.m. I am here. My name is Patricia Peters. I'm a mom, a wife, a daughter, a sister, a friend, and a neighbor. And above all of that, I am a digital business owner. But much said about me. You guys have known me. You've seen me many times now. I have a beautiful woman on screen, and she is all the way from Texas. But before she tells us who she really is, I will tell you a little bit about her. Meet Irene Roy, a dynamic woman from Texas who embodies the essence of strength, warmth, and determination. As a devoted mother and wife, family is a heartbeat of her life, shaping her journey and inspiring her every step. She is fun, intelligent, and radiates a beauty that shines from the inside out. Rooted in kindness and resilience, and an unwavering love for nature and the simple joys of life. Driven by the realization that life is meant to be embraced fully, Irene has made it her mission to cherish every moment with her loved ones. With boldness and vision, she stepped into the world of digital marketing, determined to create a future that balances ambition with quality, time spent with family. Her hardworking spirit and zest for life propels her forward, making her an inspiration to those who strive for success while honoring the relationships that matter most. Irene is proof that with courage, passion, and a strong sense of purpose, anything is possible. And with that being said, Irene, I welcome you on my show, Chat with Pat. And take it away, girl. Tell us something about you.
Thank you, Patricia. That was awesome. Thank you for having me. And yes, it's a good evening from my side. I am coming to you, joining you guys live from Quebec. And it is an amazing day to be able to. I'm so grateful and so honored to be here with you, Patricia. And it's such incredible. This is what I love about our business. We connect, we share our stories. And yes, I am a mom of two young boys. I am an ECE teacher by profession. And yes, I own my own private daycare center. Working with the children has always been my passion. However, when the pandemic struck, government regulation have, you know, um, forced, not forced, but required our small businesses, including my daycare
Mm-hmm.
center, to be closed because of the pandemic. And
Oh, my goodness.
yes, and that's when I realized that having a plan B is really really important. And the backup plan, the safety net that we have to, I believe we all need, right? So determined
Absolutely.
to continue working from home. I guess I work from home, so I could remain present to my own children. I began searching online, which is
Mhm.
yes, where we found this amazing community that we all in together, which is I know how much it helps you as well, and it's me and a
Yes.
lot of parents out there. Yes, and it is inspiring, to meet another mom, another parents. So I am also an overseas worker of overseas. I work from abroad for a long time, and I know how it is hard for us to have that connection with other parents and other individual, especially parents, because we know we have those struggle, right? But even though I had no previous experience in this field, I took a leap of faith and I trusted that I did not have that experience. I did not have knowledge at all. I took a leap of faith because you know even though I know that I will go slowly, I will get there, and with the willingness to learn and grow. And here I am in my I run my own digital business alongside with my daycare center. So that's a little bit background about me. Thank you so much, Patricia.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And you're from Quebec. I thought you're from Texas.
Yes,
You're,
sorry. Yeah. I'm in Quebec,
well,
so
I
it's
saw your picture with the hat, and I was like, ah, she's from Texas.
Yeah, here in Quebec, there are a lot of cowgirls, cowboys
Oh,
here.
yeah, nice, very nice.
Yes,
And
and it's
it's so nice to know a little bit about you. Look at that. We're not strangers anymore. We're business partners. You're from
right,
Quebec, I'm from
right,
New York. Look at this one big happy family, right? And I thank you for
exactly.
accepting my invitation. Welcome again. So,
Thank you. Thank
and
you for having me.
with your story, it resonates with me, right? I went through the same thing. I worked for the corporate world for 25 years. My last job, I was a trainer for a major green energy company, and I got laid off on March 25th. Nothing is guaranteed, right? And that is
Right.
why I
True.
tell people you always have something to fall back on. Have a
Mm-hmm.
side hustle. You
Exactly.
never know.
Yeah.
I just learned that my nephew got laid off, like several people got laid off from his workplace as well. So this is going on at a rapid pace, guys. So it's time for you guys to take action. Do something before something to you, right?
It's true.
So,
It's true. Yeah.
yes, and that's my advice to everyone out there. So, without any hesitation, I'll go right into the questions because I know you're a busy woman. So,
Right.
you just told us a little about your background and your experience, but can you share your professional background, how it led you to this business? A little bit more stress on what the first introduction part was. How did you got into this business? I know that whole thing drove you, but can you tell us, like in a sentence or two, what
Yes.
motivates you? Yeah.
So my why is my kids. So I mentioned that I work from home and I would like to continue working from home. So this business allows me to work from home and to be able to be there for my kids because I don't want to miss their milestone, which is it is it's a privilege because with this business you are able to do that, right? Because it's doable, it's affordable. That's one
Hmm.
thing because when I started this, it was the time that my daycare center was closed. So
Hmm.
the government give they pay us, but it's not enough, right? So
Right,
it
right.
is it is my it's for my kids, it's for family, and that's
So
my
your
my
kids
big
are
one.
your why.
Yeah.
Your kids are your why.
Mhm.
You know, when I live in Europe for 5 years. When my kids came into this country, they were very young. They were four and a half and seven and a half. And I did three babysitting jobs. I worked 5 days a week because I had so much debt to pay. I had to pay the money that I bought the visa with to come in this country. So I had to pay it back. Right. So
Mhm.
my husband was doing construction. He was taking three trains to go to work. And I was doing three jobs and he was cooking and doing homework with the kids while I come home late at night. And I know it's hard. I sense what
Mhm.
people are going through, right? And that is why my kids grew up so fast. I missed out on a lot of their milestones
Mhm.
because I was always working. And that is why I'm telling people now, you have this opportunity. We're giving you this
Yeah.
opportunity. You don't have to miss out on your kids' milestone. You don't have to miss their doctor's appointment. You don't have to miss their soccer games or their PTA meetings, right? You want to be present in your children because before you wink, they're in their 30s. My daughters are 33 and 31 years old.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and I wish if I could turn back time and enjoy the moments with them again, right?
Mhm.
And if you want to cherish precious moments with your children, this is a golden opportunity. This digital business online. Yes, thank you for that answer. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
So the next question is, what do you believe are the key strengths and how can they contribute towards your success in this business, in this
My
partnership with business? Yeah.
yeah. Um, I believe that everyone has a strength,
Hmm.
even if sometimes we don't immediately recognize them in ourselves, right? So my
Right.
key strengths are patience, compassionate listening. As an
Hmm.
ECE teacher with over more than 13 years already working with preschoolers, that's my full-time job. I have developed that strong skill in understanding, communicating, and supporting others, even though their kids and their parents, right? So
Hmm.
the qualities that it's strongly it's the qualities that equally we need in our business. That is a valuable quality. So I believe that's my quality. So these strengths enable me to build trust, nurture relationships, and create supportive environment, which is, I believe, will contribute quality to the success of our business partnership with our business partners. And it is because our business is people's business. We connect, yeah, we connect
That's
with
right.
the
That's right.
we connect, and
Yes,
it is.
guys.
Mhm. Yeah, and one thing that really is that our community, we have the confidence to connect. Like, I trust myself to connect because I know, having that we have the compassion that we connect. One of my favorite is that our accountability partners, and that's where we connect, and connect with other parents. I believe that social learning, like, we share our stories being a parent, and it helps me personally to be able to heal myself because we
Mhm.
struggles, and heal other parents as well. And that's a beautiful thing for me. Like, you really connect, and we resonate, our our struggles and our success, because
Yeah,
we celebrate those
absolutely. Yes,
small
that's
things.
amazing.
Yes.
That's amazing, guys. We in this business, we all have accountability partners. You have to
Yes.
have someone, even in life in general, marriage, family, within your friendship, with your girlfriends, neighbors. You must have that one person who is your confidant, someone who you can trust with your gut stories, with your personal stories, with your weaknesses, your strengths, your success, your joys, your sad moments, your troubled moments, someone there to talk to. And in this business, there are thousands of us that are here
Mhm.
that are
Yeah.
accountability partners to someone. And that's where we build this business. We build our partnership because we trust each other, right, Irene? Right?
Yes,
And
it's
and,
really
and this
amazing.
business
Yeah.
has a lot of us. And I
Yeah,
know,
you feel belong.
yes,
You
so
feel
we
belong. Yeah.
yeah, we must have someone. My accountability partner is Jackie. Her name is Jacqueline Smart. She is in the business too. And if I post something and it doesn't make sense, she'll say, Pat, doesn't make sense. Please take it down. You know,
Mhm.
and that's
Yeah, it's
that's
tough
what you
love. Yeah,
do.
they tell us
That's what
the
you
truth.
do. And she'll
Hmm.
say, Pat, I have a video. I want to post it. Can you go through it first before I post it? And that's what we do for each other, right?
Yeah, which
Yes.
is
Very good. Very
beautiful.
good. So your next question is, how do you approach decision making, especially when there are differing opinions?
Wow. Yes, when it comes to decision making, I always check if a choice aligns with my core goals, my well-being. We need to take care of ourselves first, my family, my personal growth, and my mission to help others, and that's including our family, right? So
Right.
if a decision supports these goals, and
Mhm.
those doesn't harm or hurt, that's decision is gonna be, it goes along with my goals. And I also value the collaboration and an open different opinions, always striving to find solution that respect our shared vision and values. And that's really, I believe that's very important, because
Mhm.
we all, even though we all have different, beliefs, perspective, and if we fall on the main goal that we want to support each other and not harm someone. And for
Right.
me, that yeah, that's fall in my goal, that it goes back to you and to your family, to your loved ones, and your mission to help other parents, in particular.
Absolutely.
But yeah.
Absolutely. Very good. We all as business partners, we have different aim and different avenue and different style and different ways how to do our business, right? But then we all have our own POV or point of view. But the end of it all, it boils down to one thing. We want to be successful and we want to help people to be successful as well, because we
Right.
know the benefits, the potential, the end result of this business. Right, Irene?
Mhm. Yes, exactly. So it is
Very
it
good.
is
And guys, we're here. I know you're out there and you're standing on hope. I hope I'll get rich. I hope I'll be successful. I hope I'll be prosperous. Guys, I'll tell you, hope does not get you anywhere. Hope does not get you anywhere. You know what gets you somewhere? Good habits. Good habits get you
Exactly.
somewhere, right? When you have good habits, it'll take you places. Because when you have good habits, you'll do good things. You will choose good things. You will make right decisions, right? You'll have good opinions. So form a good habit. You know, they said a bad habit is like a punctured car tire. It'll take you nowhere. If you think you have bad habits, change it. It's not going to take you anywhere. It's like a punctured car tire, right? So develop good habits. And when you develop good habits, it's going to take you places. Hope is not going to take you anywhere. All right? You agree with me, girl?
Yes, 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 exactly, exactly. I developed a lot of good habits since I joined the business, which is a really a big change for me. One thing
Mm-hmm.
is that one thing that I really develop as a habit is having that 1 hour in the morning for myself, which is the
Right.
one requirement in our accountability group, which is amazing. It's a huge, huge for me. It's helped me a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
You must have that. And that this is what is the beauty of this business. It gives you
Hmm.
time to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, and
Yeah.
the bonus financially, right? So
Exactly.
no
Hmm.
one wants to drink from an empty cup. You have to revive, rejuvenate, and keep yourself alive. Because when you keep yourself alive, you go the distance, right?
Yes. You'll be able
People
to
said,
pour that.
oh, I want to dream big. I want to dream big. Nothing wrong with dreaming big and nothing wrong with hoping, by the way, right? Hope is good, but good habits are great. So people are saying like, I want to dream. I have a big dream. Guys, big dreams don't take you places.
Mm.
Dream long. Have a long dream because when you have a long dream, it take you places. It take you to your destination, right? So keep
Yeah.
dreaming and dream long. Dream big, people are going to get jealous of you. People are going to get, you're going to have a lot of enemies, a lot of haters when you dream big, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you
So
dream long, those haters and those enemies and those jealous people will get tired. They'll fall off on the wayside because you know why? You're dreaming long. You're heading to a destination and they will give up. So dream long, don't dream big. All right. So
I agree with that. I agree
you
with that. Yeah. And one thing that really help you to dream, achieve your dream is surround yourself with,
like-minded
like-minded,
people. And
which
in this
is,
community, we have
mhm.
thousands of us, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Very
Yeah.
good, very good.
Beautiful.
So
Yes.
you're doing great. I'm so proud of you.
Ah, thank you. Yeah, you're doing really great. And this conversation, like we like to share this kind of conversation because we want other parents to be aware that this exists, and we are here to help. And it is an amazing, it's such a privilege for us to really because of us, others can really see that light that it's possible for them as well. And
I
even though
know. I
we
didn't know that I was going to end up in Quebec today. Quebec today. I thought I was going to. I went to Texas several times already. I'm going all over the world and all in all states in the U.S. So I'm so happy I made it to Quebec today.
Quebec. Yeah, you're in Canada. You're in
I'm in
Canada
Canada.
today.
Yes.
Yes.
So your next question is: how do you prefer to handle disagreements or conflicts that may arise in our business relationship?
Uh,
I don't know. I've never had, maybe at first I feel a little, disoriented, but I gather myself and I'm on track. How do you feel about that?
to handle this agreement, it is a skill also to really learn. Being a mom, we have to handle this agreement between our kids, right? So
Right, right,
it
right.
is the same with our friends, with our with our business partners.
Partners. Yeah.
Yeah, it is we have to deal it with love, I can say, with love, and that is always, I think, the best way to deal with. Yeah, we have to show them love, and they will feel that. And when they feel that, they will see what's the goal of why we want to settle the disagreement, right? So
Right,
it is a
right,
beautiful way to look deep on what is our goal, why we are arguing on something, and why
right.
we are trying to solve, right? So we prioritize why we are in the first place, why we are arguing, and why we are trying to solve that situation. So
And
yeah,
that's
it's
life,
all
right? It
yes,
happens
it's
in
every
all
it
situations, at work, at
yeah,
home, in your marriage, with your kids, with your friends, with your family. And that's the beauty
exactly.
of togetherness. The teeth and
Mm-hmm.
tongue is in the same mouth. Sometimes the teeth does bite the tongue, right? And that
Yes,
happens on a
yes.
daily basis. It can happen on a weekly basis. But as I went to a wedding once, and I told the married couple, I wish you PLU. And the pastor, after the wedding, he came to me and said, "What is PLU?" And I was like, "Peace, love, and understanding." And he's
Yes,
like,
yes.
"Oh my
We
God, thank you.
need
I
that.
never heard that before." Yeah, so we have peace,
I
love, and understanding. It's okay to agree to disagree, right? As long as we handle the situation in a civil manner and come to a conclusion that we're on the right path and we're heading to the same direction, it is going to be fine, right?
Yes, and we learn things along the way when we solve those conflicts. We learn
Yeah,
something about that person, and we learn something about ourselves, because exactly like my son, like he likes to argue. He's 13 years old, so he really likes to argue, right? So I am right. And sometimes we caught ourselves like, why I'm arguing with my son, with our kids,
right,
and then
right, right.
you you caught yourself. I said, okay, you have to show what's really why, the love that you have
Yeah,
to, if already where I is going, is it worth it to really argue, you know what I
yeah.
mean? And
But isn't it
it
so funny that
mhm.
our kids think that they're smarter than us? They fail to
Yeah.
realize that we've been there, done that. We were there
Mhm.
once. And they think that they're the smartest one, or they're teaching us stuff. But I must say, uh, growing up in Guyana, and now my kids grew up in America, it's a totally different dimension of
Different culture.
understanding and
Yeah.
knowledge. And
Mm.
I've learned so much from my kids. One of my daughter is a clinical therapist, and every time I talk to her, I think I'm having a therapy session.
Yeah, true. And that's the beauty, and when they open, and you find, and you also relate back when they were little, and then you go up where with the present situation, that you learn so much. Like, we compare those things, and said, I realized I grew up in the Philippines as well, and
Yes,
in Quebec, here in Canada, it's totally different. So I have, yeah, I have to teach myself, like, you don't have to act like the way my parents really, have when I was little. And so
right,
I have
right.
to, I struggle sometimes, but I have to, like, when I talk with other parents, I said, yes,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
yeah, calm
We
down.
Where we came from, you and me. I came from Guyana, you came from the Philippines. Our
Yes,
parents don't spare the rod and spoil the child. Oh no, no,
y-
no, no, no. They
yes.
will they will discipline you. You can't talk back to them. And I must say, thanks to my parents, I've grown up with four brothers. I'm the only girl. And my
Mm,
life is different. Everywhere I go, people said, "Oh my God, you're different. Why are you different?" I don't know if I'm different. People see me that way, but I think I'm normal. I'm a normal human being. But I grew up very cultured. I grew up in
mm,
church. I grew up very decent. I grew up very educated. And I live my life not to please society mostly, but to please God and myself.
mm,
So maybe that's why I'm different, you know?
yeah, yeah,
So
unique,
I
right.
must thank my parents. They brought us up and they didn't drag us up. So
Mhm.
even though these people didn't go to high school, didn't read any books, didn't have any diplomas, they brought us up very well. So kudos to my mom and dad, Mr. and Mrs. Peters. Yes.
Mhm. Wow, yeah. It's beautiful. Like our culture, their love, it wrapped us up as we grow up. I grew up in a big family as well. We are 11, and I'm the eldest. It's a
Oh my
really big family.
goodness.
Seven
Wow, there was
brothers.
no television and there was no entertainment, I guess. That's why.
It is, yeah, it is in that generation, but at this time it's going down. Like they have two kids, and you
Right.
know, I grew up with you become a team leader, especially when you are the eldest in the family
Yes.
in the
Yes.
Philippines. You become the second parents. I call it
Right.
the second parents
Mm-hmm.
because I helped my parents to really, um, lead my siblings, and I'm so happy and grateful for that privilege, and of course the way my parents really taught me how to become being not really responsible, but really like a partner to help our family. So which is like similar in your country, I believe,
Yeah.
because I have a
Yeah.
friend here from your country, and when we share, I said that's
It's the
where
same
I
thing.
realized.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. And she struggled as well to how to discipline her kids because it is. I said yes. I know. I hear you. I feel you. But when you share with
You
me,
feel her
that's
pain. Yeah.
yes, yes. So it is. It is. Yeah.
You are doing amazing, amazing, Irene. So you have your final question. Look at that. You almost reach your destination.
Yeah.
So it's about work-life balance. How do you envision maintaining a work-life balance while ensuring the success of your business?
Wow. Work life balance is a daily discipline. It's a daily
Mm-hmm.
practice that we need to prioritizing. I need to prioritize what we need to prioritize, and all most of the time I have to prioritize myself, which is very very important for me. I
Mm-hmm.
like to go for a walk. Uh, Early morning, I wake up, like I've mentioned. I wake up at 5 a.m. to be to 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 uh, to do my thing for my
Mm-hmm.
business. But first is to I started to journaling, which is
Mm-hmm.
one of the habit, like you have mentioned, one of the habit that I learned with my accountability partner, which
Good
is been
habits.
helping.
Yes.
Yes, we've been helping me a lot. And the second habit that I really need to give to myself as a gift is going for a morning walk, which is for me it's a must. It's my self prescription, I should say, to really help. Yes. And before I start my day, working with kids, it is you have to have that enough energy to really face the day, right? So it is
Mm-hmm.
and you be able to align yourself to your what you would like to do for the day. And yeah, doing this business in between my busy days, and I make it sure to have that 1 hour a day, 1 hour to
Mm-hmm.
3 hours a day, to be able to connect with my business partners, to do the things that we need to do for we would like to be present in with our followers, that we have business partners and we have our business page, I mean business websites, to be able to uh, answer those emails and inquiries. And it is you we have to balance those schedules. And being a mom, you have to be there for your kids as well at the same time, right? And
Mm-hmm.
being a husband as well. So it is for me it is all about the flow. Like always, number one is yourself. Like be sure that yourself is taken care of. And be sure that I have to go on our weekly, we have our weekly webinar where we
Yes.
connect with with
We
our
keep
leaders.
connected. Yes.
Yes,
Keep
our
connected.
leaders. and
Yes.
and and keep learning. And that's the main thing for me in here. And you feel belong, you feel belong in a big like you feel belong in a bigger than our fears, bigger
Yes.
than our doubts. And sometimes we have that time that we are down and like, can I do this? But when you are connected with our community, and those trainings that we have for free, which is the as you invest. I must invest that time for my business. Yes.
And one way to succeed in this business, sometimes we say, I can do this by myself. I am doing this alone, right?
Mm.
You feel you're a superhuman being, and you want to do this alone, and you want to tackle this and you want to tackle that, right? But you become more successful when you do things together. That's how I
Exactly.
feel. When you
Yes.
do things together, like get connected, plugged in to the mastermind every Wednesday. You feed from all the success stories and all the discipline and all the good news, right? It liberates you. So don't stay by yourself. Get connected with others in the business. If you just started and you feel lonely, find an accountability partner, find someone, gather in a group, watch the webinar, do something. All right, because when you gather together, you grow together, you develop together, and you be successful together. So that's my advice
Ye-
to people out there. But because you've done so well, and your bonus question was one that related to all your answers just now, so I'll change it real quick. So your bonus question is, if you were to have a dinner date with a famous person, who would that be and why?
Wow. I never expect that question.
That's a bonus one because you did
Well,
so well.
yes. Well, wow. I should say it's gonna be my head coach
Nice.
in our
I- Is she listening? I
yeah.
hope she's watching. Be prepared. Make sure you pay the dinner date bill. All right, coach?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's because she's so amazing.
Mm,
She's always present on our weekly Zoom team as Zoom meeting, and she is encouraging everyone, each and everyone. And I would like to learn how she maintained that, because she has a big team. She has a huge team, and she's the one who inspired me. She's been working for a long time abroad as well. So she left her
mhm,
kids, and then now she's managing her online business full time with her kids. And I would like to
mhm,
learn how she do that, because I would like to do that with my kids as well one day. And it is amazing to be able to she balance she's also managing a spiritual community, which is I myself I started to do that. We have a community, and I don't know how gonna how to manage that and continue and grow, right? So she's
mhm,
amazing with that one, and she has invested other other investment other than on her online business. She invested other companies for their family, which is
mhm,
reinvesting, because she is successful in our community. She is one of the millionaire, actually.
mhm.
And it's such an honor if I'm gonna have that one-on-one dinner with her one day.
I
So
think I know who you're
yeah.
talking about. Well, I hope she listened to this interview and she fulfill your heart's desire. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. But I always ask my guests. So for people out there who are on the fence and they're just hoping, not having
Mhm.
good habits, for people who have doubts and skepticism in their heart, they have husbands that are very skeptical about this business, and relatives and family who are discouraging them. I want you to invite them into this business today. Can you do that, Irene?
Sure, sure. Yes. Yes, we all have our dreams, and we have to chase them. And that's really a very powerful message. That's why we do this live. We do this live interview, because we want to encourage everyone, especially parents. I know moms, because I myself, like before I said, can I really do this? Like, can I really? It's really I am able to do this. And yes, you have to take a leap. It's for you. You have to do it for you. Don't think about what others say, because they will never help you. No one will do it for you. And by doing it by yourself, you
Mm,
will be able to really you start that you are by doing that, you already started your journey to your to your freedom, to your
yes.
success. Yes, and that's so we have a weekly information session, which
Mm-hmm.
is free, by the way. You can just register on our website or just
Yes,
direct message
our
us
website.
any.
Look at the website, guys. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes, we have website here. So, yes, just go on and sign up. It's really it's free, and it is we don't be afraid because that was my fear before. Like, if I do this, is it gonna be is gonna take me somewhere? Or if you're afraid that this is scam, like, go ahead and try, check it for yourself.
Right.
So that's what I can say,
Thank you.
Patricia.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Guys, I'll tell you something. Your current situation is not your final destination. Whatever you're
Mm,
going through, right? Your current situation is not your final destination. You can change that. You can make a detour into a different avenue in life, right? And we
mhm.
are inviting you, myself and Irene. If you're comfortable with Irene today, and you're living in Quebec, Canada, you can hop onto our website, tap on it, just register with your name and email, and watch the webinar. That's the first step to getting into this business. If you're in the New York area, US, and you want to change your life, you want to change your situation, tap into my website and let's mentor you and take you on a journey that will lead you to prosperity and a successful life. With that being said, I want to say thank you, Irene, for stopping by today on Chat with Pat. I'm really honored that you graced me with your presence. And before I go, I always like to close my program by saying, if you look around and you find that there are no good human beings in the world, please be the first one to be kind, caring, and loving. And we're going to say good night to everyone. Irene, say good night to everyone.
Good night. Good night. Thank you for watching, and everyone who's gonna watch on the replay. It's such an honor to be here, Patricia. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, dear. Thank you. And have a good night, everybody.
Have a good night.